I'm Momar Taal, the founder and CEO of Tropingo Foods and EcoSoil Africa. Tropingo Foods is a food processing and export company based in the Gambia. We buy foods from farmers, support farmers to grow food, and process it to high-value crops to export to the international market. In the heart of our business, value addition is key. We thrive to make sure that we add as much value to everything that we touch. Value is what? How do we create more value out of the crops that we grow? And in the food industry, it has the greatest potential to add value. 60% of our population or more are farmers, and we add value by taking something that costs a certain amount, doing some processing to it, and making it cost more for the consumer. This means more money to the farmers and more money to your mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters in the economy. We're always looking at building through smart investments. The more money we invest in farmers, the more produce we have, the bigger our company grows. But that also translates to more income that stays here in the Gambia and provides job opportunities for a lot of youths in the country. At Tropingo Foods and EcoSoil, we're all about solutions. As you see, one of our mottos is, nobody should come here with their problems. You should come here with the solutions. And that's what we come to do. We don't come to the market with the problems. Everybody knows the problems. There's so many problems in sourcing, in producing, in creating value. For example, in Gambia, we have a very desegregated agriculture scene, meaning farmers are individualized, they're smallholder farmers, and they all have a myriad of issues. We come up with solutions to create a single market for all these farmers to sell their goods easily and be able to grow. How do we do that? We make sure that we secure large-scale contracts for produce that is produced from Gambia that can compete anywhere in the world. We focus on crops that Gambia has a significant competitive advantage on the global scale. Once you're able to do that and create scale, you create market for farmers. And that's how we solve that. Another issue is the problem of quality control. How do you make sure that the quality in the farmers are the quality that the international market needs? We do a lot of training, a lot of capacity building with farmers to teach them about good agricultural practices, the use of organic fertilizer, hence the reason we developed this organic fertilizer factory, to make sure the farmers are given the best possible inputs to give them the best possible chance to compete on the international market. The rest of it is our job. Our job is to sell it on the market, create markets, and sell Gambia globally to create income for Gambian farmers. There is this stigma that made in Gambia is not as great as imported goods. But let's look at the chicken, for example. Most of the local poultry people who produce chicken produce a far superior quality of chicken than what is imported from different parts of the world. And they also have a lot less chemicals and additives that are bad for your health. However, how do we change the narrative that just because chicken is coming in from whichever country it is in the world, it's better than that whatever is here in Gambia? That is not reality. The same thing goes for the rice that is grown in the furrow in Gambia. It's of much higher quality than what we get from imported rice, and thus it's more expensive. But I think a lot of that is to do with branding and marketing. And if we get the branding and marketing right, we'll be able to advertise and promote our produce as better. When I think of the phrase made in Gambia, I get very excited. I think made in Gambia products should represent quality, should represent community, should represent upliftment, and we should deliver a good brand from the Gambia to the world. Government policy affects business. And in my opinion, companies like EcoSoil Africa and any manufacturer in Gambia can benefit from good policy. For us, what does that mean? If you're manufacturing in Gambia, you need a policy that protects us from imports. We need to make sure government programs address the potential that Gambian manufacturers have. For example, We're advocating that the government subsidizes organic fertilizer, which is produced locally, because currently we are subsidizing imported fertilizer, which is good for farmers, but that money will go a lot further subsidizing locally produced goods. Infrastructure, I think every manufacturer will agree that electricity is the major impediment. If we are able to have access to cheap electricity and consistent electricity, these machines would be a lot more efficient. And of course, logistics, road transport and the seaport being efficient is key for the success of our businesses. Another key thing is collaboration, stakeholder collaboration. Most of my job revolves around that. We collaborate with institutions like the Ministry of Agriculture, with GAIPA, Action Aid, Shelter for Life, CRS, the list goes on. And these collaborations with institutions that we like to call PPPs allow us to expand our business, number one. Number two, specifically GAIPA, allows us to have an SIC certificate, which is an investment promotion certificate, which makes investment easier for us in Gambia, and a lot of incentives, which is a great thing. We've also partnered with them in developing our new factory in Genoa. So collaboration with government is key to scaling in Gambia because these institution partners make up a large part of the industry, and without them it makes it more difficult to do business on a big B2B scale. For Tropingo Foods and EcoSoil, we want to be pioneers and visionaries. We want to be a leader in the space promoting made in Gambia goods around the world. We want to set trends, we want to set the standard for good agricultural practice, and we want to be the go-to place for farmers and agriculturists to come and get their inputs as well as to sell their finished goods. Our overall vision is to catalyze growth in the agriculture sector in Gambia, and we believe that within the next 5 years, we can be a strong regional player and Gambia can be on the map for good agricultural practices. I am Momar Mass Taal, the founder and CEO of Tropingo Foods and EcoSoil Africa, and I am made in the Gambia.
With our amazing offers, we ship from UK to Gambia, Gambia to UK, including worldwide. We pick up and deliver your packages to family, friends, or your business clients from your doorstep. Shippers World services includes tracking, sea freight, air freight, and cargo services. With our trusted and reliable courier service, at Shippers World, we go the extra mile. Contact us today by email or WhatsApp. Shippers World, you buy and we deliver.
Made in Gambia, a show celebrating Gambia's finest. Sponsors invited.